Hey guys, good morning. So I was speaking to someone this morning and she was describing to me certain things that was happening to her in the spirit. And I want to tell you guys something. If you guys ever wake up from your sleep and you're noticing that as soon as you open your eyes, the room is spinning, you feel dizzy, you feel nauseated, it almost feels like you're floating, but it's like an uncomfortable feeling where like the whole room just feels dizzy. Even when you close your eyes, it just feels like everything is spinning. And not only that, you're not remembering your dream, but you're knowing in that moment that something's going on, as in like you feel like something was done to you in the spirit and you're trying to figure out what was done and if there was a bad dream or something, but you can't figure it out because you can't remember your dream. That is hypnosis. What it is when people do that, which is in warlocks, is they have to do something to you in the spirit. They have to do hypnosis to you in the spirit. And the reason for this is because they know that if you know what they're doing to you and you see what they're doing to you, you're going to automatically wake up, denounce, rebuke, and cancel it, and it cannot manifest in the physical. Remember that these witches and warlocks and spiritualists, evil spiritualists that do these things, remember that in order for anything to manifest in the physical, they have to first do it in the spirit, okay? And if you don't denounce, cancel, and rebuke it, you're basically receiving it, you're claiming it, you're not breaking it, right? So because they know that you'll wake up and cancel, denounce, and rebuke it if you know exactly what's being done, or if you see what's being done, or if you have like a bad dream or something, they know you'll cancel, denounce, and rebuke it. So what they have to do is they have to hypnotize you in the spirit. So when you wake up, your memory is completely wiped. You don't know what happened. You just know you woke up feeling sick and feeling dizzy. The best thing to do in this situation is you have to get on your knees right away, no matter how dizzy you are, and you have to cancel, rebuke, and denounce. Denounce, rebuke, and cancel in that order. Denounce, rebuke, and cancel, and make sure the keywords, okay? Denounce, you are destroying what it is that they're doing. Rebuking, you are rebuking who is doing it. And canceling, you are canceling what it is they're doing it. It is coming to an expiry, okay? And also mention in the name of Jesus. It's very important because you're going to use your authority through Jesus Christ, okay? And when you do this and you get up and you pray against this, right, then you can go to bed. But usually if you lay back down in the bed and you notice that you're still dizzy, you keep doing it. You stay on your knees until the dizziness goes away, because what ends up happening is the more you're saying, I rebuke, I denounce, I cancel whatever was done to me. And here's how you'll know, because if you don't know exactly what's being done and what was done, what was like, if you don't know exactly what was being done or what was said in the spirit or whatever, but you just know you woke up feeling dizzy, the keywords in your prayer is, Lord, if there's any doors that were open that I am not aware of, if there's any curses, any spells that were done that I'm not aware of, I cancel, denounce, and rebuke it in the name of Jesus. I cancel every witchcraft. I cancel every curse. I cancel every witchcraft attempt in the name of Jesus. I cancel every door that is not of you, Lord, that has been opened in the spiritual realm in the name of Jesus. I cancel every word curse in the name of Jesus. You literally have to say, I cancel anything that I'm not aware of. Because if they do hypnosis to you in the spirit, you're not aware of it. You're waking up not knowing what they did to you. You're just knowing you're waking up sick, you're waking up dizzy, you're waking up with a migraine, and you don't know why. And because they wiped your memory in the spirit, so you can't remember what was done. It's a hypnosis thing. It's a form of control. They use this hypnosis to control your spirit in the spiritual realm, okay? Because they want your spirit to receive what they're doing to you. So they do the hypnosis to your spirit. Because you're sensitive in the spirit, your physical body is going to be affected. That is where this headache, the nausea, the sickness comes in, okay? So it's very important to do that. I was telling someone today, I was saying it's better to rebuke, denounce, and cancel something that you don't even know is there than actually just going back to bed and something actually being there that's done to you that you're not aware of and receiving it in that way. And now your whole week is affected because of a spell. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's better to cancel, denounce, and rebuke something and then finding out, okay, nothing was done, rather than not canceling, rebuking, and denouncing and something was actually done, right? So it's easier and it's better to cancel, rebuke, and denounce it. That's why I say, if you say to God, if there's any doors that are not of you that have been opened, or anything that is going on that I'm not aware of that is not of you, Lord, I cancel, denounce, rebuke it. Therefore, you're not canceling, rebuking, denouncing anything positive that's supposed to manifest in the physical that's from God. You're actually canceling, denouncing, rebuking everything that is negative, right? And this is so important because this is also going to train you to use your authority. Prayer is key. prayer is key. Another thing I want to say before I go, because I have a coaching call, what is so important is when you feel things in the moment at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., if you wake up, you know witchcraft is being done, and you're like, oh man, I can't deal with this, but you're so tired, and you open your eyes and you're like, oh, I can't deal with this, and then you go back to bed, that will have a longer effect on you than someone that's actually getting up and canceling and denouncing and rebuking it. Reason being is because your prayer is always going to be powerful and effective. However, it is the most powerful when you are praying against what the witch and what the warlock is doing in the moment. When you feel something going on in the spirit, God is waking you up to alert you that something's being done in that current moment. Witches and warlocks, they have to do their work at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. sometimes. Most of the times they'll also do it around the time like 4 a.m. to like 5 a.m. or 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. because they don't want you to get up early. They want you to sleep in, be late, not show up to work, all of that stuff, right? So they'll do their work heavily around that time if they're trying to affect your day in that way. If they're not, they just want you to be affected in general, and they just want to spell or curse to affect you. You'll probably feel them doing it around like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., etc., right? However, if you feel something and God wakes you up and you open your eyes and you know something's not right, but yet you still choose to go back to bed, right? You will have there will be an effect on you throughout the day because of what was being done, because you didn't cancel, rebuke, and denounce it. Rather, you get up in the moment you feel it. I know you're tired, but you get up in the moment you feel it, because let me tell you something, when you are praying against it in that moment, as she or he, that witch warlock, is doing it, you're praying against their work in the moment, which means what they're trying to do is not going to work. You're literally fighting against what they're doing in the moment. So both of y'all are fighting against each other in that moment, except they have to use tools, they have to use sacrifices, they have to use spell books, they have to use all these things to try to hurt you. Yeah, all you have to do is open your mouth and pray against it. Do you see how powerful you are? Like, that's all you have to do. But you have to do it in the moment that they're doing it. And that's why God will wake up. That's why God will wake you up to pray against it in the moment that they are doing it. And you have to be willing to wake up and do that. Okay, if you just sleep and wait and say, okay, I'm gonna pray when I get up, by the time you get up, you already have dizziness, you already feel sick, you already can't start your day, and you're noticing your whole week's affected. Now you got to go for a whole deliverance, or you got to go into a fast. In order to prevent you from having to go for deliverance or to have to go into a fast to break something, you have to break it in the moment it's being done. So every time you wake up, I don't care if it's 5, 6, 7, 8 times at night, you have to cancel every attempt as it's being done. It's more powerful that way. Okay, and that is God training you. If you sleep through it, you're gonna have to go into a fast. Chances are you're gonna have to go into a fast. You're gonna have to go get deliverance. Okay, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. Okay, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.